Millions of us love and use Facebook and Twitter and so many different social networking sites, but they also bring a lot of opportunities for cyber scams. Chris Durst is here with me today, and she's actually a scam expert, and she's going to give us the lowdown of how to protect ourselves from scams.
Of desperate times calling for desperate measures.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Chris Durst runs RatRaceRebellion.com, an organization that helps mothers find work-at-home jobs. More and more of the women who contact her are actively seeking employment.
Offered on the internet, but beware.
Currently, there's a 60-to-1 scam ratio among work-at-home job leads on the internet.
I want to show you some examples of exactly how this works. And I want to bring in an internet investigator, Christine Durst, who's going to show us what to look for. Hey, Chris, thank you very much for coming on.
Well, there are several things that you really should watch out for.
Violated is a good word. Creepy works too. So how the heck does it happen? It kind of makes you think twice about putting those cute family pictures out there. Let's go ahead and talk to Christine Durst. She's the head of Staff-Centrics in Washington and an expert in virtual safety. You know, Christine, if you've got a family blogger website, is there any way to prevent your pictures from being used like this?
Kara, there are some things that people can do.
But don't expect these kinds of scams to stop. Crooks will find new ways to get at your bank account. Christine Durst is CEO of Staff-Centrics, a company that specializes in legitimate work-from-home jobs. She's also an expert in spotting new scams when they pop up. Hi there, Chris. Now this scam has been particularly brazen, it seems, going after millions of unsuspecting people.
Absolutely. It's actually gone after billions of unsuspecting people, Randy. And right now, people are getting emails, Don, that say that we're IRS representatives. We've had a chance to review your tax return and that you've made some errors. You're, in fact, eligible for a refund or a tax stimulus check. We just need some information.
Did you know they use my name? They use my likeness without my permission. Why wouldn't I be able to use yours? Internet security expert Christine Durst has been working with our show to track down these scam artists using my name to dupe you. How can folks get away with this over and over again?
Seems ridiculous, doesn't it? It is far too easy. The bottom line is the internet is still like the Wild West, Dr. Oz. There's not enough policing, and while there are agencies out there that do police, it's really difficult for them to get people in a corner where they, like you did, they can't go out and track everybody down.
And these scammers, they're pretty good. In fact, they're so good you may not be able to recognize them. Join us now via Skype to talk about this is internet fraud and scam investigator Christine Durst. So talk to us, if you could, Christine, a little bit about what some of the red flags are to look out for, because these scam artists, they're quite talented.
They are very talented, and millennials are more gullible than we might think they should be. So some of the red flags.
Christine, I have been more frustrated by this than anything in my life. What have you found out about these perpetrators?
Well, I found out that Bob Chambers is not real. I actually plugged his picture into facial recognition software, and it immediately began to render a bunch of results in Bob in a bunch of different roles. I say roles because the man is an actor. He's actually a British actor. And you never would have guessed it because he did a really good job with his American accent.
Since 2014, founder of Verified CBD.
Finally, Dr. Phil and I have a lead to go on. We're going to track this guy down. Now, I'm going to break a little bad news to Laurie through you. I understand you uncovered through your investigation another fake product. Something's coming down the pike that involves Laurie.
I did, Laurie. Sorry to break it to you. So apparently you're the money behind enhancing men's sex drive now.
Everybody's got to know that that is not true. I mean, that's like really getting crazy.
I think you'll have an image coming up where you can see that what the scammer did was they took a picture of you standing between two business owners who are wearing shirts with their company logo. And they photoshopped out that logo and they put in this Max Libido logo instead.
Christine, thank you very much. Laurie, come over here.
Oh, my God.
An internet security expert, Christine Durst, to show us how to do that. And to be clear,
So anybody can click on an image, save it, and put it up on a website of their own. The second factor is the internet is becoming more and more sophisticated.
we're back hunting down the person responsible for using Christie Brinkley's name and face to sell a product she knew nothing about. we hired a private investigator to expose the ringleader behind it all. Take a look.
The companies behind these fake ads that hijack celebrity images are doing something illegal, so they don't make it easy to find them.
But internet scam expert Christine Durst did ultimately find the folks behind the ad using Christie Brinkley's name to market it.
Although they don't list the name of the company on the website, I was able to find a site where they talk about the product, and they clearly listed the company as Skin Pearl LLC in California. But guess what? The company is not in California. That California
Everything from voter registration to restaurant menus and remembering where you parked your car at the airport, right? But the convenience has become a feeding frenzy for fraud. So what can you do to protect yourself? Fraud investigator Christine Durst is joining me now. I love having you on the show.
I love being here.
These scammers are following the trends. This particular scam does not discriminate, so pay attention. Have we compromised our privacy with this need for instant gratification? It's got to happen like that.
We have. We're living in what I call an indulge and divulge society right now. So we are so anxious for that instant gratification that we indulge, we dive in. And oftentimes in the process of doing that, we divulge too much personal information to people we don't know. So it's a real problem. The other thing is we have a tendency to dive in because everybody else is doing it. And if everybody else is doing it, it must be safe, right? I mean, everybody's scanning QR codes, and we've seen how well that can turn out for you. So it's a problem. We spend 1 or 2 minutes learning how to use an app and 0 minutes learning how to use it safely.